Hello, dear Gemini. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 22nd, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Gemini. I'll tell you today's horoscope. We often feel a little useless when we face what others do in an almost perfect way. On the other hand, mentally prepare yourself for certain delays or setbacks in your work, since there are interruptions that you must face with diligence and a smile, without letting them affect you or cause you tension. Be careful with criticism and comments at work. You will be able to advance noticeably, but only if you set your mind to it. Your economy is working better than you thought, and something will encourage you a lot. Your friends will not want to separate from you, and you will have a great time today. You will not hesitate to help a friend in trouble, and he or she will be very grateful. Try to make as much time as possible for your family. You will be impressed by the rapid improvement and progress of your affairs. You will be very communicative and mentally very well, in good health. You will resolve everything you want. You have the energy to enjoy it to the fullest. A cycle of arrangements begins for you in your financial life, and you will make adjustments that will allow you to earn more in a short time. Check your accounts because you are spending more than you should. Control your impulses. The positive energy of Venus and Mercury in your sign favors your love life and contributes to you being communicative and open. Some matter you have in hand will allow you to demonstrate all that you are worth in love. Put away sad and gloomy thoughts, worries and anxieties, and decide to enjoy your life to the fullest. Only with a fresh and renewed attitude will you achieve the adventure you aspire to and the happiness that your current relationship promises. Quote of the day: arrogance consists of being a beautiful butterfly and forgetting that once it was a simple caterpillar crawling between the leaves of the trees. You are entering a period that can be described as one of important decisions. Don't overdo it. A little caution is not out of place. And if that person interests you, open your heart and tell him or her what you feel. Don't keep quiet, act with sincerity and spontaneity, and nothing negative will happen. Quote of the day: enjoy life at every moment. Only the past is certain, the future is doubtful, and the present, very brief. In health, the astral auspices for your signs are positive. If you are postponing a treatment that you do not like, now you feel with the necessary energy to complete it successfully. It is the ideal time for a surgical intervention, a clinical examination, or admission to the hospital. A very good cycle of physical recovery begins for you. However, you must always do your part to ensure that your body responds appropriately to external stimuli. At the work level, if you are unemployed and are worried about your financial situation, now begins a very promising stage in which you will be able to find work easily. Prepare your job applications and be encouraged because there is good news on the horizon. Do not be discouraged by anything and concentrate on the positive aspects of your work. And if someone approaches you with unpleasant and unproductive comments, distance yourself from these negative people. Money and fortune. Today you are turning in a positive economic direction, but you must exercise more confidence when raising your concerns, because you could be mistaken for a person who is too immature or unstable, raising fears and suspicions in your business partners. Act with confidence and listen to the voice of a friend with a talent for business, who wants to help you get the most out of your financial resources with an innovative investment program. You will be able to make your money go further and generate other income. Today's astral rhythm: medium sexual energy level. Cosmic dynamics. Your typically Gemini mental agility will help you find solutions where others see conflicts and problems. Dangerous tendency: losing focus, getting confused, and doing something wrong, thinking you were doing it right. You should avoid being hasty and wanting to finish right away what requires more care and time. Relationship prediction: there will be good cosmic energy with Leo and Aries, and also with Sagittarius. The most tense relationship could arise with a native of the Capricorn or Virgo sign. Your current compatibility in general is good, although better with air signs, particularly Aquarius, and also with fire signs like Sagittarius. If you are single, these last days of October will act as a catapult that will project happiness to you if you know how to see love where it is and not look for it elsewhere. Value what you have. Lucky number for you today, 45. Try to use it in everything you can. If you take advantage, it will be with you for today. If you have the opportunity to participate with this number in a draw, do not pass up the opportunity. I repeat, 45. Your lucky color for today is purple. Try to wear some clothing of this color or an accessory that contains it, since it attracts luck and you will look incredible. Spectacular. If throughout the day you have to choose something that contains this or another color, do not hesitate to choose the one that contains your lucky color. Your special number, 2, the universal number, the result of adding today with the month and the year. In numerology, numbers are reduced to simple digits. Based on the above, these are your favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business for October 22nd. According to Eastern European Standard Time, you must adapt them to your national time zone, 1:15 a.m., 2:30 a.m., 4:25 p.m., and 6:40 p.m. The lucky numbers and chance for you are 11, 21, 39, and 41. Don't give up just because the relationship has become a bit difficult, especially considering everything you invested in it. Keep going, Gemini. Subscribe and activate the notifications so you don't miss any video. You need to take some time today to reflect on what is happening around you. Gemini, it is very important that you do this today. You have dedicated many hours every day to work and other obligations without realizing the lack of thinking with broader views and finding the right answers to your questions. If you now have to make an important decision, do not allow others to pressure you to do it in a certain way. Dare to decide for yourself, or every time life presents you with this situation, you will feel that fear of making a mistake that assails you daily. In the sentimental field, Gemini, today you will have a good time with your partner, but late in the afternoon an argument could break out. Don't worry, the reconciliation will happen tonight and you will remember it for a long time. Gemini, you don't have to worry about situations that haven't happened yet and that probably never will. Make the most of it, have fun and explore new possibilities that life offers you. Everything is possible, and if you have a good attitude towards new possibilities, you will be able to do what you want. Don't worry about spending the day thinking about everything you've done wrong these days. Leave the past behind and focus on the day you are in. Many times we let wonderful things pass by because we don't know how to appreciate our present. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us to be even better by becoming sponsors of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help, we will continue to grow. We are supposed to be tolerant spirits. If we come across people we don't like, we must remember that there are people for everything. We must shrug our shoulders and get on with our business. And you are good at that. You don't act in response to situations, at least not in most cases. That's why you are surprised that a certain person's attitude is so annoying to you. It's driving you crazy. Would you be able to forgive him for his behavior? You must know that you are right to be angry, but you must also know that you don't have to fix everything. If you distance yourself, natural justice will prevail. Don't lose patience in dealing with your relatives. Give them one last chance to reach an agreement. You will enter a positive phase on a sentimental level, and this will strengthen recently frayed ties. Take advantage of this opportunity. You will have to clear the air with certain subordinates in your work environment. Show them that you are not a weak person. In love, it may be that due to overwork you have distanced yourself from any direct contact with people you like. Forget about your work for a moment and give yourself time to engage in a nice and healthy conversation with whoever you want. There is someone waiting for you, Do your part and be happier than ever. The stars warn you that it is possible that someone very close to you will disappoint you again, which will obviously cause you a lot of pain. It is necessary for your emotional well-being that you distance yourself from that person. Stop clinging to people who only harm you and start meeting positive and harmonious people. If you have a partner, when it comes to what the person you love says, you have to know how to listen and never take any of their words lightly. You have let yourself be carried away by the urgency of life and work, and you hear your partner like someone who hears the rain falling. It is not good for it to be like that. Come closer, listen, pay attention at once. If you don't have a partner, stop fighting that feeling. Every time you are in front of that person, you are filled with well-being and desire. Of course, you feel that this is the last person you should fall in love with, but fate is fate, and love, it must be said, does not know how to ask permission. Give your heart what it demands. Repeat the formulas without fear. Sometimes, like today, there is no room for creativity, and what is imposed is to do things effectively. No one is going to demand it from you, because the machinery will work perfectly and everyone will be satisfied. Even the best captains once piloted with their eyes closed. If your work is related to advertising, marketing, or sales, today is an excellent day for you, since ideas will fall into your head like a rainstorm. It is possible that many new projects will come to you that, at first, will make you doubt, but if you accept them now, over time it may be one of the best decisions of your life. You must get away from this melancholy for times past. This doesn't mean you should erase it from your memory, it's just that you can't afford to go back to those landscapes and feel the pain of not being there. You should consider visiting the doctor and taking care of yourself a little, since you may experience discomfort in your body. We are all vulnerable to illness, but if you don't take care of yourself, you will suffer from anxiety due to stored anger. Be careful not to eat red meat to look better and to have a healthier mood. If the fields are devastated, there is no other way out, you have to water the seeds and start again. The ashes will nourish the sowing. Release your energy into something positive and don't think about things that have no solution or ease of completion. Gemini, count on the resources you can have and don't get carried away by illusions or promises of money from fanciful and exaggerated people. It is very likely that in the following days you will feel a little pressured by economic problems. Try to do your part to save whatever little or much you get. If you get used to doing this, you will see that the next time you are in debt, you will not feel so strangled. Money has never been a problem for you and your family. Remember that life is like a roulette wheel, so you must learn to save. Avoid any unnecessary waste of money. Try to help your neighbor, because just as they need it now, you may find yourself in the same situation later. Gemini with Virgo, Mercury, ruler of both signs, will act as an intermediary in the couple. Virgo represents order and Gemini chaos, and this difference can be difficult to overcome. Although the two signs share a taste for conversation and mental acuity, there are barriers that separate them. While Virgo is thrifty, Gemini is wasteful. While Virgo is constant, Gemini is fickle and feels the need for constant changes and challenges. However, despite all the things that separate them, both can reach a stable and lasting understanding and give up some of their most characteristic qualities. The decision to stay will have its rewards, but Gemini will have to make a great effort to give the relationship the time it needs to stabilize. This week, you are presented with the opportunity to grow and show what you are made of. Do not let fear become a companion, as it can weaken your heart and spirit. You have within you an impressive capacity to face challenges. Sometimes, the decisions that seem the most risky can result in the greatest rewards. If you feel that you have the necessary physical and mental preparation, do not hesitate to take that leap into the unknown. In addition, it is time to rejuvenate your spirit. Always keep that inner spark that characterizes you active. This will not only benefit your emotional well-being, but will also have a positive impact on your physical health. Think of activities that energize you and make you feel more alive, such as playing a sport, meditating, or even enjoying a good book. You may have to host a family member or friend at your house this week due to an unexpected situation. This can be a great opportunity to reconnect and strengthen bonds. If you have siblings, you could receive very important news that will fill you with happiness and allow you to get closer to them. Communication will be key these days, so make sure you are there for them and listen to what they have to say. Also, this is an excellent week to regain some of the innocence and joy that difficult experiences have stolen from you. Remember that life is like a puzzle that is slowly put together. If you feel that important pieces are missing in your life, it is time to identify them and look for ways to get them. You may need a good guide or mentor to help you see clearly the path you should follow. Prepare yourself for decisions that, although uncomfortable for you, are essential for the well-being of your relationship. Spend time working on what really matters with the person you love. Honest conversations and the willingness to reach agreements will be essential. This may seem like a challenge to others, but you have the ability to achieve it. If you are looking for company, this week presents good opportunities, but keep your eyes open. Not everything is as it seems. Sometimes, a pretty face can hide less than sincere intentions. Sincerity and authenticity will be your best allies. Also, a compliment from someone you find attractive can be the start of a friendship that could evolve into something more meaningful. Don't let that opportunity pass you by. If you are in a relationship, make sure you give your partner the support they need. Being present and listening to their concerns will strengthen your bond. It is also crucial that you do not fall into a routine. Keep the spark alive through small gestures and surprises. If you are a student, it is important to consider options that you may not have yet detected. An unexpected turn in the outcome of a job can bring complications, so stay alert and prepared to face any adversity. Communication with your peers will be vital, so make sure you are clear and honest in your interactions. Don't forget to enjoy what you are learning. Sometimes, we focus so much on the results that we forget the importance of the process. Listen to your teachers. They are there to guide you and pass on their knowledge. Take advantage of this wisdom to advance on your professional path. It is time to speed up the pace towards your goals. Life presents itself quickly, and the opportunities you need to take can pass you by if you do not act decisively. Leave aside difficulties and excuses. Now is the time to make concessions that allow you to maintain good health. The main thing is to make sure you eat a balanced diet and exercise regularly. Physical activity not only improves your health, but also helps clear your mind and reduce stress. Consider activities that you like, whether it's going for a walk, practicing yoga, or even dancing. Everything adds up to overall well-being. Gemini contributes a lot with greater intelligence within the group you work with at the moment. It's an excellent day to put more effort into what you want and what you're starting to get. You can have a lot of things to do, you just need to put more enthusiasm into your life. Don't leave your partner out of the things that happen to you in your life. It's better to focus on the positive side of accepting the hand that another offers you in moments of desperation. Your partner is there by your side to help you. Don't let them stay there without even being able to do something for you. In the middle of the day, work is in danger due to a mistake you'll make, so you have to make sure that the mistake is not something you'll regret later in your life. You must be aware of it. There are many things that are working in your favor right now in terms of your health, so don't expect that everything you've had to do to be well will be something negative for you. It's very good that we decide to make an effort for the things we want. Remember, Gemini, that sometimes it's good to put aside the things that affect us and hurt our hearts. The moon in the 4th house indicates that you are dominated by a tendency to lock yourself in the security of your current situation. If you are not able to break the inertia, you will miss great opportunities for growth, and with that you will lose a lot of money. You will be filled with an overflowing emotionality that can lead you to make wrong decisions in your emotional life. It is better that you channel these feelings towards social causes that seek to improve the lives of those most in need, expressing that great love for all of humanity. You have robust health, but that should not make you neglect your body, since if you overexert yourself and work tirelessly, you will affect your nervous system and can cause injuries to your arms. The problems that were bothering you at work are resolved, and great opportunities to continue your path of progress are opening up for you. You can take a few days off to regain your strength, but you must return to your duties soon to take advantage of the motivation. If you see that your cash flow is decreasing, do not despair, it is only temporary. Soon the machinery of success will flow again, which will continue to fill you with satisfaction and financial gains. Jupiter in House 11 encourages you to enjoy the work that means building a relationship with projection over time, with someone who shares your way of seeing the world and who ensures emotional peace. You must look for responsible and appropriate ways to express the emotions that overflow from your heart, so you can lighten the burden you feel in your soul without creating situations that you will later regret. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.